Okay, here we go. It's March 18th, 2025. I finally have everything finished on my Nucanoe unlimited build. It's 2024. You can see I just kind of lowered the trolley motor down a little bit. Got my heading sensor installed on top of the gear pod like I wanted to. Let's see, I got my wiring all finished. Everything's good to go. Got the heading sensor wire coming down. Got graphs all ready to go. All the cables and wires, I've stowed them the best I can. There's just not a whole lot you can do with these cables. You just gotta coil them up and tie wrap them and be done with it. The Garmin Ultra 126 SV on top. That's my dedicated live scope graph. Got the Humminbird Explorer 10. That's gonna run everything else. It's gonna run Mega 360. It's gonna run my HD side imaging and down imaging off the transducer that's on the Switchblade by Kayak. Got my pedal for my Minn Kota right there, and it's just gonna sit there unless I want to use it and I'm standing up. I can just pull it out and use it and not mess with the remote and be totally hands-free, but it's out of the way and stowed away when I don't need it. Can use my remote. There's the Mega 360 transducer that I cut down. As you can see, I've went to extra lengths to be able to secure these things for when I'm on the road. That's the One Objective 360 mount there, Mega 360 mount. That's the Kayak command stand. I'm going to be using it to start out with. If I decide that I don't really need it anymore, I'll just take it off. So I'm going to start with though for extra security. Got me another little Yak Gadget accessory storage area for my scissors and my pliers. You can see here my Kayak cup holder. There's the SI transducer, and as you can see, I've got it really stabilized too, so on the road it will not get in any kind of trouble. There's my little side stage rod holder from Kayak. There's the Nucanoe 360 Fusion seat. I put a real nice gel cushion on it. Got a nice little cooler bag on the back of there, and there's an inner cooler bag to hold drinks and some freezies, and then I've got extra room in there for storage. As you can see, there's my Kayak track packs. They're on a catch bar that goes across there that's attached to the shelf that I built for the Hoodoo stabilizer. As you can see, I can attach that when I get to the ramp. Got my paddles all secured and everything. There's a better look at the shelf I built down below there for the Kayak, and it's nicely secured. Got the live rod holder sheaths. My net, probably takes 6 to 8 rods out in most cases. Come back down here a little bit. As you can see, I've got the lanyard for lowering the trolley motor. There's the lanyard for the release. This lanyard pulls up my rudder in the back and secures it if I want to leave it in the up position. Got the Yak Gadget underseat storage. It holds four 3700s. So, and I've raised that a total of 3 inches with that little square tubing there, and then also the 2-inch riser kit there. So you can see the head on here. You can see them really well when I'm sitting down, and if I'm standing up, I can turn them upwards so I can see them real good, and it'll be really nice. The live scope will be facing up to me. I've got ripple lip sun shields for those, both of them, so I'll use them if I deem that I need to. There's a Kayak cup holder again. As you can see here, got the net right in there as well. Can easily get into the Kayak Black Pack Pro with the short stack on top. As you can see here, opens right up. There's soft plastics there. And then down below, as you can see, there's where all my main tackle bags and everything. I got a reserve 50 amp battery right there, just in case I was to run out of power for electronics or for the trolley motor. There's my rain suit and my dry bag here. Got the power pole micro. You see that's an 8-foot pole. Got the one objective transom mount here. It's got all the abilities to put your accessories on there. My rudder system, the micro power pole. Then I've got my Kayak light there with a flag. You can see all the connections back here. This will connect my battery, and it also, when you plug it in, it'll power the power pole micro. I have a plug right here that'll plug into it. And battery strapped down really nice. That's a really nice 100 AH battery. It's a Dakota lithium. There's another look at the rod storage there. Again, that's where the pontoon attaches. And see this little pipe coming out right here? I'll be running scuppers in all the time because I am, I've got a lot of weight on here, including me. But I'm probably 160 pounds under the weight capacity for those of you that are wondering. I've weighed everything to see where I'm at on the weight capacity. I'm sitting there around 470 pounds with everything. It's got a 650 pound weight capacity. And there's my live scope pole. It's made by Yak Gadget. It's the Yak Gadget 360 live scope pole. You see there. I've rigged this so it ties down nicely for when I'm on the road, and that thing is rock solid. There's my foot control steering for my rudder system. That's the boat EFX mount. It's the 8-inch tall boy, and this was a 5-inch here, and I had a 9-inch built to raise that up above the front graph, so when I'm sitting down I can see it well. As you can see, it'll easily be seen facing forward, but then I can face both of them up when I'm standing. And I've got 2 handles on the live scope pole, you notice. One of them is going to be more seat height for me to use, and then the other one, if I'm standing, I can just reach down and grab it pretty easy. So I left my live scope pole pretty tall. And you can see again that I attached my paddles, each half on each side, and I've tie wrapped them to the handle that holds them. Got all my stickers. There's the Minn Kota Tarova autopilot with the advanced GPS remote. It's a Ethernet link to my Hummingbird unit, so I can actually program in a track and my trolley motor will follow it automatically. I can set the speed and just fish hands free, let it take me right along. If I need to stop, I'll just hit the anchor button and do spot lock. The heading sensor again. I've kind of rigged up a nice little system here for when I am on the road going. I've got this all secure. I'll strap that down and it'll be nice affixed against those rubber rollers and won't move a smidge. I just put the mat here to keep from injuring my trolling motor when I put it in a down position. You can see here, I'm gonna pull her up. There, she's in the up and lock position. Again is my lanyard for lowering the trolling motor and raising it. Of course, you have to disengage the little pedal here, and I've got that rigged, as you can see. Got a little eyelet with a little snap ring, and you can just pull this lanyard right here and it'll release that, and I can let the trolling motor down real easy with the large lanyard. Anyway, that's my 2024 Nucanoe Unlimited. It's all ready to go. Really love the way the build turned out. I know it's probably a lot for most, but I want what I want on it, and I'm not going to apologize for that. Even if I'm not a tournament fisherman, I want the kind of electronics on there that I can use and get out on the water with and play with and do the new kind of things that everybody's doing nowadays. Over here's my Hoodoo stabilizers, as you can see right down here. I'll pack them in the truck. They won't be on the truck, or I mean on the kayak when I'm transporting it. I don't want the wind resistance. Ready for the season. As soon as I get some nicer weather. Today's pretty nice, but it's super windy, so I wouldn't be out there today. It's my little workshop over here off to the side where I've done all my work. Cutting saw, miter saw, drill press. There's my 2020 Jackson Bite kayak that I bought initially. But when I started doing some research and everything, discovered that it just didn't have the build out options I wanted. So I am building it with a trolling motor and everything on it, so I'll get started on it pretty soon. But anyway, we got her all ready to go for the season, and I'm pretty happy with it. It's a really nice build. Can't wait to get it out on the water. And for those that wonder, yes, it'll float. I'm well above the weight capacity, and with the stabilizers, that'll help even more. So I'm not concerned at all. All right, thanks for tuning in. Have a great season.